Madam Chair, I guess I should have said this before the motion was before us, but it's concerning to me kind of the process that this kind of all went through. I think we have multiple pages of a complaint, yet we have heard nothing from the person to whom the complaint is waged against. So I just find it disconcerting, first, that we don't have the names of these people. So in my opinion, we're proceeding based upon an anonymous complaint, which I believe is out of compliance with our policy. And further to that, that we would make a set a course of action before hearing any information from the person to whom these allegations are filed against or complaints waged against. I think that that's just a little bit absurd. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Is there any other comment? Mr. Abrahamson?
It's politics as usual. It's the slash and burn as usual. It's the people who do not want this school system to proceed as usual. I'll vote for this, Madam Chair. But I have no doubt where it's coming from. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anybody here who would like to comment?
Thank you.
Mrs. Quinney?
I guess I'll make another comment. I think things like this, if merited, clearly need to be addressed. However, I think that this really takes away from our school district and all the things we have set forth, that our goal as a school committee and a school district is to impact students' education and ensure that they're getting a high-quality education. We heard from the DESE that we're on the right track. I think a lot of these potential distractions that continue to be anonymous are distracting from our goal and our mission and taking away from our kids. Some of the information in here discusses labor intensity of things that are taking away from our kids. And I think the more we continue to ask of our team, the more burden we place on them to do things that the 2,000 kids sitting in our classrooms in our school district, it's appalling to me, all the things that we are asking of administrators and staff members that are taking away from our kids. And I think this report outlines some of that, and I think if our focus is truly on our kids, then we need to ensure that mistakes in the past are identified. We have a plan to move forward. I think that's been done. And then this constant, well, let's keep looking backwards isn't moving us forward. The more we look backwards and discuss why, how, whatever things have happened in the past, that is focus away from those 2,000 kids. And we're here for those 2,000 kids. And if this community wants to move ahead and wants to get out of level 4, our schools are the key. And if we continue to entertain distractions from those 2,000 children and their education, then we are doing a disservice to not only those kids, their families, but our communities and our educators. Our teachers are working so hard. I can tell you my 3 kids are having a phenomenal year and are learning so much. And I am so proud of all that is going on in those classrooms, and to hear the state, who usually has absolutely nothing positive to say about us, to say that we're on the right track and moving in the right direction. Putting the district in reverse isn't accomplishing anything at all whatsoever. I think because we have a complaint that a school committee member thinks is based in fact and is presenting information to that, and we haven't heard from Superintendent Gardner on what happened in these particular instances, that we owe her the ability to have an investigation, to have her name cleared, or a plan put in place to assure things don't happen in the past. But I think if we continue to live in the past, we're going to continue to get the results that we've had in the past. And quite frankly, the past sucks in Southbridge, and I want no part of that. I want to be a part of a district that moves forward, that is child-focused, that has an eye on excellence, that believes that every kid in this district deserves a high-quality education, deserves their best shot, and we are responsible for providing that. A community is relying on us, and kids are relying on us, and teachers and staff members who are working really, really hard are relying on us. And I thank everybody for hanging in there, because I know that there have been a lot of these things that have come through the years, and we had teachers who stayed for our kids for lots of years, and they should be commended. And I wish that we were able to just celebrate all the great things that we heard from the DESC today, and I want to be part of a district that moves forward and does the best things for kids, and all these looking in reverse is not getting us anywhere forward, just backwards. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. Is there anything else? Anybody else?